I really stand in awe of the job that Lincoln has undertaken and the extraordinary progress that the Turkish-American community has made in terms of becoming a political force in America. And it is your time, respectfully, for the Turkish-American community to take the success that so many have had in the business community, in civic affairs, in municipal affairs around the country, and now turn that into a national political force, an American political force. I have devoted myself over many years to strengthening the U.S.-Turkish relationship, and in that context have, I hope, played a positive role in helping to combat the PKK terrorism and move the Bush administration towards a more responsible position of engaging with the Turkish military officials in appropriately responding and ferreting out the terrorism threat from the PKK. I've worked diligently to encourage Turkey's entry into the European Union and have also, as Lincoln said, worked to both acknowledge and honor this extraordinary alliance between the United States and Turkey, where Turkish and American soldiers have fought side by side since the Korean conflict and have done so admirably, but yet at times that's not necessarily reflected in the halls of Congress or in public opinion in our country. So it's an undertaking. I've also had the opportunity and privilege to travel to Turkey on several occasions. I've had the opportunity to meet with key leaders in Turkey, including Prime Minister Ecevit, Prime Minister Erdogan, and I wanted to bring readers into this process of diplomacy and explain the extraordinary history that supports U.S.-Turkish relations. I wanted to highlight in the book how vitally important long-time partnerships and allies such as Turkey is to the United States, and that we should never take those relationships for granted. Unfortunately, I think at times during the last 8 years, this administration's policies have in fact damaged American-Turkish relations, and I wrote about that in the book quite a bit. I think this administration, unfortunately, has showed too little sensitivity toward the concerns, the political concerns, the economic concerns in Turkey, and too often has acted in a unilateral fashion, in an arrogant fashion that has not in any way served American interests.